Cody Garrett Runnels Rhodes was born June 30, 1985 in Marietta, Georgia. He is the son of wrestling legend Dusty Rhodes and grew up around the wrestling business. In high school he excelled in amateur wrestling. He won the Georgia State Tournament at 189 pounds in both his junior and senior years. Although he had the option of college wrestling, he chose to pursue professional wrestling instead. From the start, Cody had groundwork, both in family legacy and personal achievement. But having that environment doesn't mean the journey is easy. It means you still have to put in the work. If you have a background, use it. If not, build your own foundation. Cody made his professional debut on June 16, 2006. He signed with WWE in 2007 and began making his mark. Early on, he faced the challenge of living up to his father's name, finding his own identity, and dealing with gimmicks, story characters, that didn't necessarily reflect his passion. For example, in WWE he adopted the Stardust persona, which he later felt limited his self-expression. Powerful family name plus early promise is not equal to instant world championship glory. Cody had to fight through tag team roles, secondary titles, and character limitations. The feeling of not being seen for who I want to be is real in many professional journeys, not just in wrestling. Even when you're under a big spotlight, family legacy, high expectations, you're still human. You'll still face the same questions. Am I good enough? Do I deserve this? Will I be able to be myself? Cody's willingness to struggle with character and identity is important. He chose to leave the comfort of the familiar to find his truth. In May 2016, Cody requested and received his release from WWE to seek creative freedom. From 2016 to 2019, he wrestled on the independent circuit and in other major promotions, Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling, etc. During this period, he embraced the nickname The American Nightmare, a play on his father's American Dream, and built his legacy on his own terms. He helped organize and promote the event All In 2018, which sold out in record time and helped pave the way for a new major promotion, AEW. Leaving a major company, WWE, when you are not at your peak is a massive risk. In the independents, you don't always get the same exposure, security, or structure. Reinvention means you may lose some old fans along the way. You must build new credibility. Sometimes you have to step away from something comfortable but unfulfilling in order to grow. Reinvention is possible at any stage. Your brand, career, role, identity isn't fixed forever. If you're passionate about something, create opportunities instead of waiting for them. Cody didn't just wait, he helped build a big event, All In, and expanded the market. In 2022, Cody returned to WWE. The big moment. At WrestleMania XL 2024, he defeated Roman Reigns, who had held a historic title reign, to become the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, fulfilling a lifelong dream and family legacy. The narrative: he went from undesirable, in his own words, to undeniable. This wasn't just about winning a belt, it was about finishing a story that began decades earlier with his father and family. It shows perseverance paying off. Years of work, setbacks, reinvention all led to the moment. Your breakthrough doesn't have to happen early. It can happen after many years of quiet work. Finishing what you start matters. Cody didn't settle for being second tier. He kept pushing to get his moment. Legacy is less about what you inherit and more about what you build. Cody transformed a family legacy into his own version of success. Here are some takeaways from Cody Rhodes' journey and how they can apply in everyday life. Cody acknowledged his father's legacy, but he didn't live only under it. He built his own. Application: celebrate your roots, but define your path. When things didn't work, characters that didn't fit, losing major matches, leaving a big company, Cody used it as fuel. Application: when you fail, ask, what can I learn? Rather than, why me? Changing from table tag team roles to a single star, leaving, returning, each was a reinvention. Application: if your current path isn't working, you can shift. It may cost risk, but growth often requires change. Many athletes or performers have talent. Fewer cling on, evolve, and keep going for years. Application: be the person who keeps going, even when the spotlight fades. For Cody, it wasn't just about himself. It was about fulfilling a family dream, about proving something to the fans, about finishing a story. Application: Your why matters. If your why is big enough, the how becomes easier. Here are some practical ways to apply what you've learned. If you're working toward a long-term goal, remind yourself, this is a marathon, not a sprint. Cody worked many years before his big championship. Write down your setbacks. Then write the lesson from each setback. Use each as a stepping stone. If you feel stuck in a role that doesn't fit you, job, project, identity, ask, what part of me is not being used? What change do I need? Share your journey. Just like Cody's story resonates with fans, your story of struggle, growth, success can inspire others. Remind yourself that success defined by your own terms is more fulfilling than success defined by others. Cody didn't just want a belt, he wanted his story to end the way he believed it should.